I treat staying in God's state as if it's a matter of life or death. That same day of our last big fight was the day I unofficially moved in with him. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Union. Today's video is I'm going to be reading a client's testimony that she just wrote to me. Yesterday was an amazing day. It was such a gift for me because this client that I'm going to read the testimony we were having the session from her living in her home now, where she's sharing a home with her mirror soul. She's come a long way. She's had a major transformation within herself. The other thing that happened yesterday, which I will create a video for tomorrow, my last client of the day told me that I don't know if it was like a year or a year and a half, but her mirror soul basically said to me, please, please move on. Please date other people. I'll never want to be with you again. I am in a new relationship. This is going to be the one that I hope lasts, and I do not want you to come in between us. I will never live with you again. So just move on, basically. And when she told me everything that's happened since the last time we had our session, it is on every level. I know that both of these videos are going to be of service to you. You have to remember that you shouldn't be focusing on just wanting a call or wanting a text message, because that's not what you truly want, right? Unless that is only what you want, or just focusing on an apology. You want to be focusing on the truest, most divine, most loving, powerful version of you, and your entire reality and everyone in it, and every relationship that you have in every area chooses and loves you the way you choose and love yourself, especially your mirror soul. If your mirror soul is reflecting back to you insecurity or fear, then you need to go within, reflect on that, and recognize the insecurity and fear is active within you. Before I read this client's testimony, I also just read a comment under yesterday's video, and somebody had asked a question about her specific person or mirror soul. What if they have ADHD or any other kind of personality disorder or a mental health disorder like borderline personality? As you know, something along the lines of, you are aware of how these conditions can affect a relationship. Stop seeing your person with these disorders. See them as whole, complete, strong, secure, confident, loving themselves, balanced, stable, grounded. And those are also the things that you need to be also. You can never want to see something within your person that you don't need to be within yourself. One more thing that I want to mention before I read this testimony. I met with another client yesterday. He's been wanting to manifest his mirror soul for a good amount of linear time, but he's been approaching it from that way of not loving himself, not valuing himself, and only doing the inner work to try to get his person. And as a lot of you guys are realizing now, that that doesn't work for a long lasting, healthy, stable, secure relationship. You want the quick fix, but you want to go deeper, shift your entire reality and your state of being, your identity. If you continue to be the same identity and you don't go deeper to release and let go of the old limiting beliefs and stories that that's what made up your self-concept when you met your person. So anyway, let me read this from my client. I intend that it helps for you to not give up on your mirror soul, because if you give up on your mirror soul, you're giving up on yourself, on what you truly want. If it's not a deep soul connection, just reflect on whatever it was that came up, shift and change that so you don't project it onto the next person. All right? Okay, so let me read this. Before I do, if you do love my content, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow, and I do appreciate you for that. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest anything in your reality related to your specific person or anything else, email a short description to me at kim@coreunion.com. Go to my website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want to book, and my scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you with my next available session. Let me read this now. I intend that it helps. This is what my client wrote. Hi there, Kim. I can't remember the exact words that I used today on our call, but the message is still the same. This relationship I'm in turned around because of our work together. I've been doing the quote unquote healing manifestation work for over 2 decades, numerous failed relationships, including a divorce. This relationship would have ended also, like all the others, if it weren't for you and the work we're doing together. And I will just pause there, and I appreciate that. It is a gift to me to see your transformation and anyone else's. It's not because of me, it's because you allowed yourself to trust in me and you actually did the inner work without constantly questioning the inner work you were doing. You went all in with it. So I appreciate that, but it isn't, I can't take credit for this. It is you. It is a gift to me, but this was all you. And I told her this in her session too. I forget. I think this was about our 4th session. I went into override mode, doing the mental diet, Ho'oponopono, forgiving, letting go, and doing timeline shifting, visualizing the outcome of what I wanted, and also blessing my person. After the last fight me and my mirror soul had, he wanted to get together to talk. I knew he was going to want to end things. I had about 5 hours and I started to do Ho'oponopono continuously. I dropped the story and I also asked God to bless him several times. When we started talking, the conversation just turned very light. He heard me out, said he got it, and then it turned to where should we go for dinner? After that is when I went into override and have really not come out of it. I treat staying in God state as if it's a matter of life or death. That same day of our last big fight was the day I unofficially moved in with him. Now it's 3 weeks later and I'm officially moved in. We are closer and getting along better than ever. I continue to do the inner work and things between us, moving in, starting a new life, getting along, and getting close, are all better and better every day. We've also had some incredible experiences that go beyond the relationship and fall into the life in general category. And she told me about these things because she didn't share it in the email. I'm not going to share it with you guys, but it was one of those things that she experienced with another couple and her mirror soul going out together kind of on a double date. She said that it tied right into one of her deepest loves in life, and that in the moment that she was actually experiencing it, it was one of those best things that has ever happened to her in her entire life moments. So thank you so much again. There is something very distinct about your work and working with you. It's unlike any other influencer and so-called manifestation guru. I carry you with me at all times on my shoulder, reminding me to stay on track. I'm deeply grateful. You're a gift to the world. And then she quoted Rumi, let the beauty of what you love be what you do. So thank you for sending that in. And for you that's watching this, you notice how when I come on with success stories, the elements that everybody is consistent with is that they trust doing the inner work. They trust that what they're doing is working. They remain consistent. They're very much aware of who they are being. And when they feel that they're starting to go off track, they treat it very seriously and they get back in alignment with what they want through the process of giving themselves love, releasing, letting go, surrendering, detaching to God, and then doing some revision, then doing Ho'oponopono with their person, then getting back in alignment with the end of being together in the relationship. This client that I just read the testimony, we've been working together, as she said, for a matter of months. I've seen her go through and persist through a lot of things that many of you under comments are always ready to give up and fold, or that you go right into victim state. And when I say victim state, I mean being a victim and having trust and faith in the reflection of the mirror of life. you go back into your old identity and then you stay there, and then you stay just waiting for some sort of evidence in the 3D to show you that you're loved, valued, secure, stable, that you're lovable, that relationships are like, you're putting all of this pressure on what it is that you want, meaning you're not embodying the identity of already being that version of you. So if you want somebody to help you actually go deep within to shift your entire identity, and if you are actually ready to commit to yourself, then please reach out for coaching. And I know for a fact that I can help you. Anyway, please affirm down below that you understand who you are in your reality and that your soul's desire already exists and that you trust in it. And obviously, if you need me, just reach out. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.